Hello. Welcome on into another episode of the Whiskey Crusaders. I'm Will.
I'm Matt.
On today's episode, we're talking about the Irishman, a single malt Irish whiskey. Don't you forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Click that notification bell. Matt, do you want to tell me a little bit more about this particular triple distilled Irish?
Yeah, so we on the night we did some stuff with for Psalm class, and I pulled out this Irishman single malt, which is a 2017 version of this, which I'd never actually even opened prior. I saved it for a special occasion. That seemed like a good reason to open it for Psalm 3 class. So open it up. Like I said, it's 40%. It is a mixture of ex oloroso, sherry, French oak, and ex bourbon American oak casks. It is triple distilled, and like I said, it's of course all Irish barley. It's also obviously single malt. It's from the Walsh distillery, but we know Walsh doesn't actually open until 2016, so the part of their sourcing. So this really comes from Bushmills. They say it's at least 10 years old, but there is no age statement on this. But the new bottle design for the one currently is a totally new bottle setup that's for 2022 that they've released. Their whole lineup changed. So if you see one of these shaped, these are the old bottles, and I haven't tried any of the new ones, but this one we tried to do was quite nice. So let's give you guys some actual final review on this thing here. All right, let's see what we think.
For too, so I can only imagine how much.
Oh, it smells so good.
Oh, it really does.
How is this 40%? That's the part that's scary.
Seriously. And no age statement because it smells like 13, 14-year-old Irish.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was in there. I mean, it's nice and dark, too. I mean, I'm sure it's from the sherry cask, but that looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
got a nice color to it.
Definitely. Got a little bit of cinnamon, clove.
Even tobacco on this one.
Yeah. Like tobacco, like the cigar wrapper, for sure. Pineapple, a little bit of orange, honey.
I'm getting a granola and kind of an oatmeal vibe going on with this one, which is my typical marker for malt.
Yeah, like looks like that brown sugar cinnamon oatmeal.
Yes.
Oh, stuff's so good. A little syrup too. It's delicious.
But this is very fruity as well. This gets down to, I don't want to go tropical, but I mean, like it's almost there. It's definitely peaches and pears.
Definitely, those two are there. Certainly, same with the almond, the raisins, dates, which also all come from the sherry casks. But yeah, it's like almost. But yeah, it's those peaches and pears and like that verge about turn to the, your guava papayas. It's
almost
like
papaya.
Just about there.
Yeah, it's almost papaya.
Yeah, it's not quite, but if I think this maybe sat in the cache for a couple of years, I wouldn't be surprised if it was. But I do know because we also have the 12 and the 17. I've never opened the 12, but it's sitting here, and I have the 17, which I have opened, and it's a glorious whiskey. I will review also at some point, which I tell you guys all the time. At some point, we'll review lots of things. But yeah, this smells amazing. Yeah, and I think price point isn't bad. They're like $45. They're not expensive, and they're really nice. So yeah, because the regular one's $35. So I mean, for another $10, I think I'd rather. I like the regular one a lot too, but this is better. All right,
again on the nose, I'm kind of surprised it's 40. I would probably guess like 45 if you just asked me to just proof this just based on nose alone.
Oh, that is so freaking good for the money. It's fabulous, nice and malty. Same with those with that just about almost tropical, but still got like a lot of apple, peaches, and pears. Has a little bit of passion fruit in there. I even say like guava juice, honey, cinnamon, oak, little figs. Oh, almonds, dates. It's freaking delicious.
I got apple crumble pie with a scoop of vanilla ice cream.
Totally. Yeah, absolutely.
It's very desserty, but
it's very, yeah.
It finishes almost like an amaretto, Matt, with like an almondy vibe going on.
You know what? It's like an amaretto with like a coffee cake. That's what it reminds me of. Yeah, that's really good. I bet this would be awesome if you soak this into a coffee cake. I bet it would be amazing.
Yeah.
Next time my mom makes a coffee cake, I think we should get some of that and see what whiskeys pair well with coffee cake. Because I love coffee cake. Don't get them real often, but they are delicious. My mother makes them. Because usually the ones from the stores, meh. The one she makes from scratch, I think is amazing.
I'm again surprised on the proof point on the palate as well.
Amazing.
It holds up. It doesn't glide across your palate like a 40% typically does.
It's super oily and viscous. Makes me wonder if they just don't chill filter this. Maybe. I mean, I've never added ice to it, so like, so we just barely opened it. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it doesn't say it's not that it is or isn't, but
yeah, just based on the amount of viscosity on the palate, it doesn't taste like a typical 40% chill filtered whiskey. That's I can say that for sure.
Magic barrels have been sitting, but this is freaking great. Yeah, it's also got like this dark chocolate finish that's coming out now as well. I like this dark chocolate candies, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's like, which is, I like better the dark because it's not as sweet and it's a little more bitter. So this is a really good Irish whiskey.
The older I get, the more and more I enjoy bitter.
Yes, totally agree. Yeah, too many soup. Now, I know we differ, of course, on liqueurs, but yeah, a lot of these things I prefer the bitter over a sweet on a lot of whiskeys at this point in time. That's really freaking good. I can highly recommend this one.
Yeah, if you can find one of these in your area, this is a pickup for sure.
Yeah, like I said, they've changed the bottles too. So if you find a newer one, don't be afraid. It's the same thing. They just changed the major bottle redesign. But old ones look like this. So would not hesitate to pick up. That's to say the least. It's quite good.
Yeah. Especially if the price point remains about there where it was.
Exactly.
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Click that notification bell. We're also live every Monday night. Come hang out with us there. Until next time, keep on crusading for better whiskey in your glass. Cheers. That's a surprise, man. That's a surprise.
That's a big. I was shocked how good that was. That was that's really got to be in the run-up for best 40% whiskey we've had.
Yeah.
I mean, besides some of like the really old age state Irish, that's also 40%.
Yeah. Glendalough 17.
But that's 46. That's not 40.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, okay. 46. Now Bushmills 21 is 40.
Oh yeah.
I never poured that. I think I poured you maybe once, like years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know. We can put it on the docket to review soon.